Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emem. Thank you so much for coming. If this is your first time, I'm really excited to have you here. If you're returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to watch my videos. I'm really grateful. So in today's video, we'll be doing a what's on my iPhone. From the title you can see that, and I'll be showing you what I have on my iPhone. So without wasting so much time, let's just get right into the video. So basically, this is my lock screen. It's a white car. When you swipe up, I have 3 widgets and I think 8 apps and some applications down here. So the first widget is from Widgetsmith, and I selected the large size. It has the date, the day and the month. The next is 2 widgets from Pinterest boards, and this widget change hourly. So you can see here, edit widget. It changes hourly, and I have it saved under the positive words board on my Pinterest. So each hour it changes. Here right now it's written stop creating competitions that don't exist. Yeah, so stop creating competitions that don't exist. The next is the sunset board on my Pinterest app. So it changes hourly, and I get to see different sunsets every day by just looking at my phone. So the next app is the messages, and the next one is the clock, the mail, YouTube, Instagram, WhatsApp, Snapchat, and Twitter. So my mail, YouTube, Instagram, WhatsApp, Snapchat, and Twitter are the apps I open daily, and I get to, that's the first app I open most times, mostly. So I save this thing here using shortcuts, and I saved it to be aesthetically looking by each space. Snapchat, I gave space while saving it. So these apps were created using shortcuts. So on my next page, I have 2 widgets and apps grouped into and apps that are grouped. So the first widget is selected by Siri. So right now it's showing my weather here in Minsk, -3 degrees. The next app group is called YouTube Shenanigans. That's what I saved them on, YouTube Shenanigans. And here it shows my YouTube, my YouTube Studio, my YouTube Tracker, and TubeBuddy. I use YouTube Studio to edit when I can't have access to my laptop. I go into my studio and edit, change my thumbnails, do some things, check your subscriber count, your watch hours, without having to use your laptop. The next is YouTube Tracker. I use YouTube Tracker to check my watch hours, because on YouTube Studio you can't check your watch hours. And the problem I have with YouTube Tracker is the watch hours on this app is different from what shows on the customization on the YouTube Studio using your web browser on your laptop. Is different. So yeah, the next app is TubeBuddy. I use TubeBuddy to track my milestones. That's basically what I use TubeBuddy for. The next group is my socials. Here I just grouped everything together, whether instant messaging or whatever, I just group them here. So I have my WhatsApp, I have Viber, I have Facebook, Skype, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Telegram, Reddit, Clubhouse. On followers app, I barely use this anymore. And I have VK. The next group is Apple, and here I just save anything Apple gave me. So App Store, iTunes Store, settings, contact, voice memos, files, tips, find my iPhone, measure, and weather. That's all for this. The next group is photography. I just have 2 things here. I have my photos and I have my Google Photos where I back up. The next is my Bible. The next is my Chrome. And next group is mail and Yahoo Mail. And this mail, it's only linked to my Gmail, and my Yahoo Mail is separately. I just like it that way. The next group is health. So I have 3 apps under health: ThinkPad, Flow, and Health. I use ThinkPad and Flow to track my menstrual cycle. Between both apps, I prefer Flow to ThinkPad, but earlier I preferred using ThinkPad to Flow. The next one is Health. This one is given by Google. Yeah. So the next app, my editing apps, I mostly edit using my iPad, but sometimes I use my phone. So here we have the Fuji app, we have the PhotoGrid, we have the PS Express, PixArt, Lightroom, Preview, Velo, LumaFusion, InStories, Spark Post, and Clips. So for Preview app, I use it to look at how my Instagram feed will be before uploading any post. So I arrange the post I want to upload for that day and see how it fits and how beautiful it will look on my Instagram before I upload it. Next one is PixArt. I use this to create mostly my thumbnails when I want to use my phone to create thumbnails. I use Lightroom for presets. I use Velo to do a quick video editing. It's not a complex app to use, so if you're looking for a quick video editing app, VLL or Velo, that's how I call it. It's app you should use. The next is this LumaFusion. LumaFusion is what I use to edit most of my YouTube videos. It's a paid app, but it's a one-time payment. I think I paid $39. I can't remember exactly the amount. The next is InStories. I use this to edit my Instagram story before uploading it. The next is Spark Post. I use it for making templates. And this clips was from Apple. It's an app I use mostly to make videos. I use it mostly for birthday videos. It's a fun app. This is Facetune. I don't know what's doing here. The next page, I have two widgets, one from Pinterest and one from Widgets Paint. The Pinterest from the Pinterest board, aesthetic rooms. So I just like aesthetic rooms. They are beautiful and pleasing to look at. The next group is education, and here I have 3 apps: Duolingo, Books, and Translate. So Duolingo is an app I use to learn Russian every day. So 5 to 10 minutes of my day I use it to learn Russian. It actually helps me, and what makes me open this app every day is my streak. It's 238 days since I started using this app, and yeah, I just want to get up to 366 days. So every day it gives me an additional streak, and yeah, it's a fun app to learn languages. You can learn any language you want. So I use it to better my Russian. The next app I have is my books. These books I save anything, PDF, my medical books. I just save PowerPoint presentation and lots of things here. The next is my Translate. I used to translate mostly Russian language. So the next app is Maps. I don't know why I have 3 maps here. Maps, Google Maps and Yandex Maps, all of them to track myself, to navigate my way. The next is productivity. I saved 4 apps under here: reminders, notes, calendar, calculator. The next app is my travel app. So all these apps I used to book apartments, used to book a bus, used to book a train, used to book an airline. So I have TripAdvisor, I have Booking.com, I have Airbnb, I have BC My Train, I have Turkish Airlines, and that's all for travel. The next group is music: Shazam, SoundCloud, and Spotify. Here I don't have Apple Music on my phone, if you noticed, or I'm not subscribed to Apple Music because my store is a Belarusian store, so most Nigerian songs I want to listen to are not there. You can't play it in this country, and I've been wasting money. So last year, I think October, I decided to stop paying for Apple Music. So I just use SoundCloud, Spotify, and Shazam to find songs. That's all I use to listen to my songs, and YouTube. The next group is Customize. These are the 2 apps I use to customize my iPhone: the widget Smith and the shortcuts. The next is Document. I have some PDF converter here. I have Cam Scanner. This was before I knew about notes. You could use your note app to scan. So I just left this Cam Scanner here because I have some saved documents here, so I just let it remain here. I have Zip Extractor to extract zip files. I have Office, a combination of all MS Word, documents, whatever, Excel, and all. The next thing on my iPhone, my games. I just have 2 games here. I used to have lots of games, but I deleted them and I just left them to Coin Master and Phone Race 3D. I don't play games that often, but when I'm bored or I'm in a place where there's nothing else to do, I just play any of this. So the next is my taxis. So this I have Maxim, it's an app used to book a taxi here in Belarus. You have Yandex Go. Atlas is to book buses. Zippy Bus is to track your bus if you want to use bus. The next is my finances. My finances, I have PayPal, I have Private Bank, the banks I bank with, First Bank, Mobile, Techno Mobile, Pioneer. This is almost like PayPal per se, but not really. But I downloaded it when I wanted to do a freelance job. Wallet and Wallet app, I use it to track my expense. This is for a month. And the next group is shopping and food. Here I just have 5 apps: AliExpress and Shein, and the shopping I shop for clothes. Rarely, because they barely come. It takes months, 3 months, 1 month. It depends on what you order. So yeah, Kate.buy, Many.buy, and Domino's. I use this to order food. The next utilities. First, I have my Pinterest here. I have my Netflix. I have Bitmoji. I have iPhone. iPhone is a VPN app. I have Quora. Just ask for questions, whatever you want to ask Quora. I have Glassdoor. This is to find freelance jobs and jobs, remote jobs, whatever. I have mobile VoIP here. It's called International Lines. I have $7 here. In a long time I use this app. And yeah, apart from what Google gave us, apart from what this thing gave us here. And that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you like my what's on my iPhone video. Don't forget to like and leave a comment. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.